What's up, everybody? Welcome to Dice House from the DCO commentary. Bringing this commentary today because today was the Legends PvP event for the US PS3 server. Joining me for this event was Eltro Crawler, American Hero, Shadow69, Super Genesis, Jordan153, Ekaterina, and only Bugman. Uh, so lots of things happened during this event here. We'll get into all of that as we go along here. I want to comment real quick on about what the event was. I mean, it was a week long event that SOE was doing to promote and get the community involved in DLC for it that was upcoming. Um, what we all had to do was go out and try to find, for the heroes, we had to go find Evil Mepps and try and take him down and bring him out and take him down. And when we took him down and all that, we'd get a clue that we go to Facebook, put the clue in, put the answer to the clue in there and all that to find out who for US PS3 guys, who the last new Legends character would be for Legends PvP coming up here. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to preface everything right here, and then I'm going to leave it at this. There were a lot of freeze issues. Lots of freeze issues. I froze at least 4 times for sure. Whether or not this is SOE or PSN's issue with the game, I'm pretty sure that with these epic battles that we end up having here, and everybody eventually does them, not just with these events, but everybody. It happens to everybody. I mean, you'll see right here, huge event here, and this is actually spoiler alert. This leads up to another freeze for me right here. The Personally, I think it's PSN. It's a PSN issue because the PC guys don't seem to have this problem as bad as the PS3 does. But pretty much, this is the reason why we haven't seen any new open world events, and it's because these huge battles put such a strain on the network. PSN. I'm going to flat out say it's PSN because PC guys don't really have that big a deal. Anyways, moving on. New Legends characters that we are getting. We've been revealed all week. Arakilo, Amensor, Amensor and Kilowog. We already knew about those. They initially announced those. They later announced Power Girl and Ursa. Then they announced Arkilo and Bizarro. And today, after completing out all the events today, we learned that the seventh and final Legends character we will be getting is John Stewart. So there it is. Those are the 7 Legends tunes we are getting with DLC for when it hits. When it hits, not really sure yet. But as soon as I can find out, and I can tell you guys, I will let you all know. Also today, if you guys are paying attention to the official forums, there was a webcast. It is out on YouTube right now. I will give you guys a link to it in the description below so you can watch it too. They had some sound issues at the beginning. They were initially talking about Update 14, but they said on the forums that they were mostly talking about game fixes towards some of the PvP mechanics that they're introducing. Real quick though, going into everything they did talk about that we were able to hear, the new Marks of Tactics being introduced. They're going to be replacing the Marks of Conquest that we have. And we will be using those Marks of Tactics to purchase the Tier 3 PvP gear that is being introduced with Update 14. In order to purchase this new Tier 3 PvP gear, you will have to have full Tier 2 first. Personally, I'm kind of happy about this. I'd like to see, these guys, having to join the grind, with us PvPers, basically, and get your PvP gear up in order to complete out the Tier 3 set. But, on top of that, because, you are required to have the full Tier 2 set first, they are reducing the cost of the Tier 2 PvP armor. So, it'll be a little bit easier for everybody to get. let's see here. They showed some pictures in the webcast too and all that. Like I said, check out the description for where you can find that video there. They also, quick-handed about Tier 4 PvP gear being introduced in DLC 4. So we're getting two jumps in PvP gear here in the next month or so with Update 14 and then DLC 4 hitting. So I'm actually kind of excited about that. Showing, demonstrating that, developers have, been listening to the PvP players out there and trying to give us what they want. Also, with DLC 4, with Update 14, rather, they are going to be introducing the new 52 inspired by sets, and they are going to be coming from the Promethean lockboxes. And they are going to be Cyborg and Wonder Woman inspired. So everybody on the official forums calling out for that Wonder Woman tiara. You've got a chance to get it now. They're also doing an across-the-board balancing to the current Legends characters. So, maybe we'll have a little less issues with some of the more powerful characters, Legends tunes in Legends PvP. They also talked about, Jens came in and talked about the new cross-faction PvP queue system. I'm going to go into a little bit of detail on this because the way it was explained and the way I believe it's going to be implemented, the way it was explained didn't really detail, I think, the way it's being implemented. Basically, this is like a Suicide Squad situation. Now, you can opt in or out of being put on the opposite team as a hero. All right, say okay, I'm a hero and I am solo queuing for arenas. I don't want to be put on a villain team, on the villain side. So I opt out of being involved in that. Well, the thing is, though, the villains, though, may still be opted into doing that. So what may happen is I may queue into a 4v4 Star Labs. I will have a hero teammate there, and then I will have two villain teammates. So that's how the cross-faction PvP queue system is working. So even if you're not opted into it, you may still end up being involved in it, and with the cross-faction. That's how they keep making sure that this will provide faster queue times for both factions in the game. Up here, one of my videos was corrupted. I couldn't get edited, so here are some pictures from that video that I took with my camera. For some reason, I could watch it, but I couldn't put it in my editor and edit it in. So I apologize for these crappy cell phone pictures, everybody. Anyways, back to the cross-faction. The way that I believe it's going to work out, though, is this. When in regards to how this is going to affect pre-mages. This is for the competitive PvP crowd out there. Say you queue in for 5v5 Watchtower. All right, you're on your hero or your villain. You get your lead together. You guys queue in as villains or heroes to do a 5v5 Watchtower. Now, in order to make sure that you can make this kind of a same faction PvP situation, you need to make sure that everybody on your group and your team is opted in for the cross faction. Okay, if you all opt in for the cross faction, that means that more than likely you can have a group of 5 heroes and another group of 5 heroes queue into the same arena. All right, and one of those groups of 5 will end up on the villain side. All right, that's the way it's sounding like it could work for same faction queues. If it doesn't work that way, I'm going to be kind of disappointed because it's not really going to help the competitive PvP crowd out there, even though this is going to be speeding up the PvP queues. Me personally, some of the relationships I've had with some of the villains in this game, and even some of the heroes too, I'm not really looking forward to getting put into the same match with some of these guys on my team. No more than I'm sure they are looking forward to that with me. Lots of other things going on with the update here. They are let's see, going down the list here. Yeah, so basically the way that works out, the way I'm guessing, the way, hoping, I mean, the way I just laid it out there, it's like we're getting same faction and cross faction all in one. So hopefully this is just greatly speeds up our queue times for everybody. DLC 4, they talked about that a little bit. Went into some detail about the new arenas. Obviously, Shield is being introduced in DLC 4, and we'll take a look at that. If you guys go to, see, I believe there was a website there. If you check their official forums too, or their Twitter, they will have they've got a video there where they were showing some of the animations for the Shield combos and everything, and it looks great. I'm really looking forward to testing the Shield out. Tier 4 armor that's being introduced in DLC 4 is Checkmate inspired. So we got that to look forward to. The new arenas, Jens went into some detail about these new arenas. Basically, okay, they're usually going to be the safe house raid arenas, but you're not actually going into the actual safe houses. So you can't go in like Club Lex, like Jens was pointing out. You can't go into Club Lex and start ganking every level 3 that comes off the ship in there. But basically, what this is going to be is you're going to queue up for these safe house raid missions, and you're not going to know which mission exactly you're going into. There's going to be 3 different mission types in there. There's going to be one is basically a capture the flag. Anybody who's played like first-person shooters and all that will recognize some of these terms, a lot of these terms. One's going to be capture the flag. The other one is hostage rescue. You'll have to go around and like free. If you're a hero, you have to free captured police officers, or go free Supergirl or anything like that. Also, another one is called bomb disposal. You'll actually they showed some video of this, which you'll see in the webcast, that you actually go and you have to get in one of those robot suits to go and dispose of this bomb. It looks really cool and looks like a lot of fun. Also, with these maps, iconics do show up to help you. You actually start off, I believe, they showed a video of a raid on the Chinatown Villain Club, where Zatanna and Steel were joining in to help you out with that. And also, as mentioned, the hostage rescue, one of the hostages you end up rescuing can be, like Supergirl, to come out and help you fight. So that will make these matches really interesting there for those. Also, with the HQ battles, the 8v8 Watchtower Hall of Doom, Iconics are going to be joining us in those fights. They are not getting into any more detail just yet. They will be announcing more about those later in the future here. There I am getting killed by something. I have no idea what. A lot of fun though. Also, and I believe this was introduced just to kind of appease the PvE crowd, because, I mean, honestly, nothing against any of y'all that just want a PvE and don't want a PvP. I can appreciate that, but I know there's probably going to be some people that are disappointed that there's any PvE content at all included in what was supposed to be a solely PvP oriented DLC. That being said, though, I am kind of looking forward to trying out some of these new duos. The new duos they're going to be tier 3 duos, so you're going to get marks of Krypton from them. They are going to be based off of they're basically going to be PvE versions of the new arenas, the safe house raids, except instead of going against player villains, you're going to be going against iconic villains, depending on who they throw in there. We'll have to see. They didn't really go into that much detail about that, but you'll be earning marks of Krypton with that. Also, returning and reprising his famed role, Mark Hamill is coming back for another stint as the voice of the Joker, and what's supposed to be a new cutscene that everybody's looking forward to. But that was basically it from the event that we ran today. I want to thank everybody that showed up. Really appreciate seeing everybody. Appreciate the guys from my league that joined in to help out. Really had a lot of fun seeing everybody out there in town. I ended up grouping up with Nimbus Yosh and a few guys from Soldier of the Light, with Ekaterina there, having some fun with them. And if you were paying attention watching the video, we actually did get Evil Mepps into our voice channel we had going for a little bit. Had a little fun. We didn't get to hear him talk and everything, but Nimbus made sure to entertain him quite a bit. So all that being said, though, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys showed up, enjoyed the event. Despite the freezes, I had a lot of fun. Hanging out with you guys, joking around with everybody. But that's about it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked the video, please do so by giving it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. It really helps me out, especially the likes and the comments. I really like to hear back from you guys on what y'all think about the future content coming to us. Any of my opinions on that stuff. I'm always looking for interactive, some interaction with you guys that watch these videos, because that's what motivates me to do these videos, is to interact with you guys. Maybe we all learn something. Maybe you guys could tell me something I didn't know. It makes it a lot more fun for everybody there involved. But like I said, if you like the video, please do so. Leave a comment below. And until next time, I'm going to wander around here and show off a few more people here that showed up for the end of the event, where we finally took down Mepps, and he said he'd had enough. And I think I want to stop over here and say hi to Phil. Hi, Phil. What's up, buddy? That's Philosophy from the DCO show, guys. All right. Until next time, y'all take care now. Bye.